Hi guys, welcome back to FNS Bushcraft. This week we're doing a bit of a mixed bag. We're finishing this side wall off. We've made it higher and we've swapped the two support poles out that I had put in the other week just to make them longer, so we can then tie across and then pinch the big poles together. So I'm now going to get on and do that, and then we're sort of redoing the back wall because the big log on the bottom was too fat. And we've placed it on that side. We've got plans for that side. That's not going to be a wall necessarily. So okay, Matt's gone off doing B-roll, but yes, I am with Matt. He's out there somewhere. A bit cloudy, the light isn't exactly great today, but you crack on, you know. Okay, so I'm going to try and place you down in here somewhere. Just acts like a vice, really pulls them into the tree. Ain't going nowhere, that. Solid. And then if it does loosen up over time, you just retie. Hey. All he's done there is he's just cut a groove on the top pole of the outer wall and put a groove in, just so that when I tie around it, it pulls it in.
And it's not going to slip.
It's not going to go too far.
Because the log itself is just slippy, so if you go and tie that, it's not going to be tight.
No.
But I need to cut a knot.
It's just got somewhere to sit in.
There you go.
That's better.
Yeah, now it don't rock at all.
No, it doesn't move at all. Yeah. So,
cool. Right, just
bit of cordage around that, and we're good to go.
Snip
So it's one of the uprights for the roof frame.
Put a notch in the top of this.
Only a slight one. That's just for the cordage.
Right, so we've got the branches before, which you should have seen by now, for the cross pieces for the roof. We've ditched the auger finally, and we're going back to knots with cordage. So I'm just going to show you tying it, because we've not done any tying for a while. So I'm going to be a bit rusty, but
So just explain what knot that is that you've used.
this is a Canadian jam knot.
Yeah.
Basically just a loop with a knot on the end, and
It's a bit hard to explain.
yeah, it's a bit, but
we'll probably show it on the next one we do. Okay guys, like we said, we'd show just doing the jam knot just for reference. So overhand knot, just a simple knot. Everybody knows that one, right? You make your loop.
yeah, I was going to say just take it off your red shirt, because it's
You make the loop like that. You go around the back with your tag end, and you're going kind of down, so you're making that. Okay.
camera would focus. There we go.
Focus. Okay, so when you pull that tight, you see the stop knot and the slip knot, which is basically all you're producing is a slip knot. Okay, we'll pop it over. I moved too quickly then, sorry. Make your loop as big, like Matt was saying, or as small as you want, depending on what you're putting it over. You put it over the end of your piece of wood. I'll come around this side so you can see it. You see that? You got that in there, yeah?
Yep.
And as you pull, back and two, back and two, back and two, it then tightens up on itself and jams. It's the whole point of the jam knot. Some people call it a jam knot, some people call it a Canadian jam knot. Why? I don't know, but they do. Okay.
But it's a good way of getting a good anchor point around whatever you're trying to tie, and to start off tying. So you get it round whatever you're tying, and then just pull it as tight as you can. And this is called a cross lash.
I think you've got a gap underneath we can poke it through.
Oh, my back just popped, that was nice.
Nice. Yeah, where my fingers are.
And then I need to find a gap.
Yeah, where my fingers are up here. It's the length.
Should have thought about this before we put these on for gaps.
Yeah, right, this side. That's it. And just they're going to touch a little bit there, but you can tighten it in a minute. We'll just a bit up there. So pull through and get it as close as you can to here. That's it. And then really yank on it. And then up over the top. That's it. And then down that side, your side, and then back through. So it doesn't need much. We don't need to, you know, stick like 200 yards of cordage on it. So as long as we've just got enough just to anchor it, that's all it's for really. No, you won't go. Did before.
Can he do it, Captain?
Right, yeah. Yeah. I'll save your captain. Right. I've got it.
There you go. You finish it off. So this is probably the most secure lashing we can do, because it gives even pressure around every contact point of both logs, and this shouldn't come loose. We've never really had them come loose, have we? I mean, over months and months and months on old shelters where it's been raining and drying,
really.
and the cord is just stretched a bit, but
You have perhaps the odd one, especially if you've got lots of people on one shelter and you're all tying knots.
yeah.
Not everybody is going to be as proficient, perhaps, say, as you. So somebody might be a little bit more sloppy at knots than you and not finish it off quite as right, or remember to pull tight every time you've done a lash round to pull that slack in. So yeah, you'll find the odd knots do work loose a bit, but really I think in general we've not done too bad. Then do a half hitch.
Yeah, just finishing it off with what's called a half hitch. I think we've shown these before.
Yeah, and then I just a stop knot, which is basically just an overhand knot on the end. If I can pull all that through, I've left myself a bit short, but you can see the inner strands there, look, of the paracord. So I know I've bought decent paracord.
What is it? 7 core.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 core paracord. I got it in burgundy, why not?
Usually you get 9 core, but
7 core's the common.
how was that?
I don't know. But yeah, so it's got a stop knot on there. That just stops it all pulling through if there is a bit of movement in it. But yeah.
What you can do with these...
that, Matt.
Yeah, that ain't going.
Jesus. Going nowhere.
On this, that'll stop this from rocking back and forth as well.
Yeah, give it more rigidity on it, stability.
More and more we put on.
Right.
But yeah, with these frayed ends, you can get a lighter and just melt, because it's plastic, so you can just melt it flat.
If you want.
To stop it fraying more, but it doesn't really matter. It's just for neatness,
And
really.
you can take these cores out and use the individual strands because they are actually quite strong. You know, say if you were really short on cordage, you wanted to say stitch something to repair it, and you had a needle but no thread. You know, if you had a large needle, you can then use some of the strands, and you got then 7 times the amount of whatever length you've got. So it is useful.
Right, so this is where we're up to now, guys. Just getting the longer cross beams on this side. It's taking shape now, it's coming together great. The lashing is a breath of fresh air.
Yeah, it's a nice break from augering, isn't it?
Yeah, it's just so much easier on your wrists and your shoulders. But yeah, it's a bit wibbly wobbly, but it doesn't really matter. Wibbly wobbly.
Wibbly wobbly.
But we've got to repeat this on the other side, but we won't film that. You'll see that when that's done.
Maybe we'll get that done today.
Yeah, we've got plenty of time.
Well, it depends on how long it takes us to find a load more thin poles. And
we only need 4, so 2 shorts and 2 long ones.
Yeah. Right, that's one.
Oh yeah. This is the roof finally coming together. Oh yeah, and we did finally make his mind up on what we wanted the roof to be, so you shall see that when it's complete.
It's a sneaky trick that we kind of came up with to mitigate a problem that we had way back when we first started bushcrafting, and I remembered it the other week. So we're going to utilise that trick that we learnt back then, what, 4 or 5 years on?
Yeah.
On this shelter. So it should be a good one, and you'll see it's very, very useful. I'm not going to have enough for the other end.
Cordage?
Yeah.
Bastard.
I'll just finish this one off.
Alright.
And so yeah, just stripping down a piece of rope.
Yeah, we may be able to repurpose this cheap, like twine rope.
Ah, it's awful.
Just to tie these midsections off and just to finish the side off. How much paracord have we got through today?
We've today got through about 50 to 60 feet.
And we've only done, well, you did that last time, so we've done 1, 2, 3, 4,
But don't forget, there
5,
you'll have,
6.
yeah, plus the wall down the bottom.
Plus the tie outs on the wall there.
Yeah.
So 7, 8.
So that's 60 feet today, and it'll probably be about 60 feet next time we come as well.
Yeah.
The same again. Because I usually allocate about 3 to 3.5 feet per lash on an average size pole, which is sort of that size.
Yes, I apologise if the camera's a bit shaky, but I'm using a selfie stick so I can get.
Well, it's a tripod that turns into one.
Yeah, I can get a better angle.
Yeah, it's coming apart all right. Give me three long pieces, so should be enough to last them together.
But yeah, we've left the end of these long, so ooh shit, nearly slipped off the ladder then. So we've got some kind of overhang at the front.
You're going to disappear.
Yeah, I know. I'm gonna eat shit and I'm not gonna like it.
It'll crack all your back for you, but just not in the way you want.
Yeah.
Attraction for Christmas.
Well, it'll be a 2-week all-inclusive stay in A&E, won't it?
Oh, yeah.
Free drinks and meals.
Not happy services.
No. Alright, so we'll get tying this, guys, and then we'll be back.
It's off that big down Scots. Been down a while, but not that long. Dead. Loads of them though. Look at that one there. This is uprooted. This over. Huge.
Yeah.
That's like huge, but it's bigger than this one. Just rips the roots up. All the wind comes through and just takes them straight over. East to the east, most of this. There's another one there as well, just across from us. It's down. We chop logs off that one. Straight logs.
Yeah,
That'd
maybe.
be quite a good one for wall logs, that.
Yeah.
About the right width.
Well, if you want to lump them all that way back, then be my guest.
I'll do an Arnold, don't worry.
Yeah, 3, 2, 1. Aye, aye, aye. Oh, that was a big mother.
For some reason, I don't know why that was so heavy. I carried fucking big bastards last week.
Yeah,
Oh,
we have
big, wider than that.
we have done a lot today, so.
Jesus.
Yeah, well, you weren't carrying them that distance though, were you? All the way over there, from over there, so.
Talk about 7 feet.
We've just walked probably about 5-10 minutes from up there,
Yeah.
down here with that. Now you were getting those from around here, so.
Yeah, I was flipping them. I only had to kind of move them like 30-40 yards.
Yeah.
I was flipping them end to end, so.
Yeah, that is going to cut in half, isn't it?
7 feet there.
And then we're going to sling it on top of that bad boy. Whew. Aye, aye, aye. See, that didn't hurt my back as much as I thought it would. It's just taking the wind out of me.
5, 6, 7. Chuck us a saw off your arm, Bob. Thank you.
Oh, we conquered it. Hey. It was hanging on by a tiny thread. Oh, that's lighter. Back up, back up.
Still doesn't.
It's
because the trees do that.
Because the tree does that, isn't it?
Mad. I have to just get some smaller blocks behind.
Yeah, or just get
So
thin a bit and put it behind.
I don't know if you just want to pop that on top.
Yeah.
And then next week we can skin it.
Again, stick end this end and it should even it out. There you go. Better than it was. Yeah, it's fucking wrong. There you go.
That's it, up there.
Oh.
Yeah. Okay guys,
Thanks for watching, guys.
don't forget to like, share, comment, and most of all subscribe. It really helps the channel grow. Hit that like button. It tells us that you're liking our content and helps us get back out and do more of the same.
We're knackered, we're bushed. So we'll catch you next week.
See you in the next one.
Bye-bye.